It's your boy X Jones, man. XLJ Promotions. Y'all know I'm up here in New York. I got my homie right now on the phone. Interview. He ready to make his debut back into the world. Y'all probably already know who he is. Better known as Ralph Lauren. Y'all probably know him as Daniel James, but he coming back with a new name. But I'm gonna let him explain that. So, Ray Neptune, I got you on the phone, man, for this interview. I just want you to explain who you are and how you got your stage name.
All right. You know what I'm saying? My name is Ray Fazio. Most people know me as Daniel James. And you know what I'm saying? My rap name is Ray Neptune, the artist formerly known as Ray Lauren. You know what I mean? Neptune is the ocean planet, also known as the blue planet. And my favorite color is blue, so
Okay.
you know, it's only right that I had to do it like that. And the name Ray Lauren came from my middle name is Ray, and my whole wardrobe is Ralph Lauren polo. You know what I'm saying? I stay polo down.
Swag.
Had to do it. You know what I mean?
Swag. Understand that. Also, I just want to know so the people know. When did you start recording and when did you start taking your music career serious? Because there's a lot of cats out here saying they just doing it for fun, and I understand that you like to do it. You're doing it as a career. So when did you really start recording on your own and start taking your music career to the next level?
Yeah, man, I started recording in my own studio whenever I was about 14. You know what I mean? Maybe 15 years old as a freshman in high school. You know, I had everybody coming to my house. You know, like, everybody was just making music in my house. I was recording it over there in South Charleston, where I'm from. You know what I mean? And, you know, I just had big dreams in a small town. And I just always loved music. Because music, I feel like music is the way of life. And I had this big dream in a small town. It's like, in Charleston, it's like nobody supports anybody trying to do something to better themselves. So it's like, you know, without that support, you can't really make it anywhere, you know, in life. You need support, man. You need that love, and you need that support. And if everybody's hating on you, you know, no wonder why nobody ever makes it out, you know, out of Charleston, because everybody's always hating in Charleston.
Yeah, that's true facts right there, and that ain't nothing made up right there. That's all real living and understanding the shit that you in and the surroundings you in. But you have been gone from the scene for a little bit. I'm pretty sure people are familiar with you with the tabbed up shorty, blunt route shorty, them two joints right there went in back in the day. What's some upcoming projects people can look out for?
All right, shit. You know, I'm working on a few mixtapes right now. About to drop. Hosted by DJ Hurricane. You know, West Virginia's own DJ Hurricane. You know, I'm rocking with him. You know, in a long way or whatever. You know, the first mixtape I'm gonna drop is gonna be called Ray Neptune Presents the Imposter. You know what I mean? Cause I got a few songs where I'm like, yo, I think I'm Harry Potter. You know, I think I'm Rob Dyrdek. I got these hoes in my fantasy factory and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make a mixtape called The Imposter, because, you know, I don't even know who I am sometimes. Sometimes I just be like 3 different people on one day. It's crazy, man. Like, I don't even know what to think about that. But man, that shit gonna drop, you know, like early spring, you know. And I got another little mixtape I'm working on at the moment too. It's called Ray Neptune Presents I Know Who Shot JFK. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, that's gonna be dropping early summer, probably sometime in June. And that's also gonna be hosted by DJ Hurricane. You know, y'all need to be on the lookout for that, because that one's gonna be a banger right there. We're gonna try to get it on that Piff. You know, get it on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start doing our thing. You know what I mean? And I just started my own little label, and it's called Luminosity Music Group. Okay. Now, you know, luminosity means how bright a star can be in the sky, how much energy a star has in the sky. You know what I mean? So I want to take that literally, like, I'm the star, and I'm gonna show you how much energy I can bring to the table, and I'm gonna show you how bright I can shine. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. I'm glad you broke that down, because you know a lot of people, they like to say Illuminati's running the music industry and stuff, and I'm glad you broke that down so people can understand, so they're not looking at you all crazy. And whoever you want to sign or who's going to sign to that music group, Promo Jones on the promo side, but we're going to talk about that behind closed door. Let's move on to the next question.
All right.
All right, I know you know New York got their buzz of artists. West Coast, they done came out with NWA and all of them. And Atlanta, right now, Atlanta got the hot spot right now with Migos and Gucci, everybody else from the South. But I want to know what's your take on the West Virginia market music.
I feel like there is a market for music in West Virginia, but to be truly honest, I'm just saying facts. West Virginia is primarily a country state. Our biggest radio station in West Virginia is a country station. Okay, and personally, I feel like most of the West Virginia is primarily just filled with like racist people who don't want to see that type of genre. Like hip hop, rap, R&B, etc. I don't feel like West Virginia really wants people like that in West Virginia. Like even like they rather us just go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because they rather just hear like a country song or a good old cowboy or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't hate on that. But they hate on us and us. And they don't want to support local artists trying to make a name for themselves in a hip hop genre. And I'm not saying everybody's bad, and I'm not saying everybody's racist, but like the ones that are in control, the ones that are like, the Congress people and the lawmakers and all that, the police, a lot of them are racist, so they don't want to see like a young kid from the streets or from the bottom. They don't want to see us make nothing out of ourselves.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, they rather us be broke. They rather us be poor. They rather watch us suffer instead of expand our minds and, be on a whole nother level. They would never thought that somebody coming from the bottom would make it to the top. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want that to happen. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I'm just all about, if people want to come join my team or whatever, I'm just all about bettering yourself, doing right, you know what I mean, and showing these racist people that we're people also. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter where you was born. It doesn't matter nothing. We're all human beings at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, a lot of those country racist people, they treat us like we're animals, and we're not animals. You know what I mean? We're just people.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to see my people succeed, and I'm all about, motivation, people, I don't hate on no man. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to better yourself and you're trying to make something of yourself, go do it, man. Who cares what these haters think? Just give all these haters something to talk about. But yeah, I mean, that's how I feel, man.
Exactly.
West Virginia music scene is mainly a country scene. And, if you're trying to rap or you're trying to do something, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to see it. So, I mean, that's just point blank.
Exactly. And I feel the same way at the same time. But with that said, you're not the only person to think like that. I'm pretty sure there's other local artists that rap like that. From Morgantown to Huntington, down to Beckley, down to the Bluefield, West Virginia, all around the whole state.
Yeah, definitely. And shout out, what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Cutter.
Okay.
I mean, and Huntington doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ponce. You know what I mean? Like out here in Morgantown doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? We
Ponce
like there. Shout out to Lil Quince too, man. Hey, I see him down there doing his thing in Charleston.
Y'all know that.
And it's definitely, they don't want to see nobody succeed, man. And I'm trying to take my people to the top. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. And you wouldn't begin this interview if I didn't think that could be possible. But I want to ask you, so people would know, what makes you different from other artists in West Virginia that's trying to break that ice.
All right, what makes me different from other artists? I truly have a love and passion for my music. And I personally, I want everybody to be successful, not just me. And of course, I rap about my real life, shit that's really happened in my life, And most people will try to say they know me and, he ain't about this, he ain't about that. But at the end of the day, they've never once walked a day in my shoes,
Exactly.
So they don't know what I've been through. They don't know, where I'm going in life. They don't know how I grew up. They don't know my family. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about me. All they know is just what people say they know. Oh, he's this or he's that. And, I hear a lot of rappers in Charleston, they rap about, they doing this and they doing that and they doing this. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if people want to come see them, we already know you're not about that life.
Do you think they just saying it to be cool or to try to get a little bit of respect on records, or what's that about?
personally, I feel like they just saying that just to get those cool points because they think that, you know what I'm saying, oh, if I say I'm in the streets or I'm doing this, they think that girls is going to like them or whatever. You know, but it's not even about girls. It's not about how hard you are. It's not about none of that. All it's about is progression. You know, you don't want to be stuck doing the same thing you was doing 5 years ago. You got to keep it pushing. You know what I mean? You got to keep trying to move forward and not look back. You know, because people is always going to be stuck in the past. And really, this whole music and rap, I'm just trying to make it. You know, I'm trying to bring people to the future because at the end of the day,
people still stuck behind, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, everybody's still just going to be stuck doing the same old stuff and all that street shit. Yeah, that's cool. You could be about that street life and this and that, but at the end of the day, all that matters is what you're doing for yourself, what you're doing for your family. You know, I see people rapping about they in the streets and they got money and all this and that, but they don't even take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? So what are you getting money for? To buy some new J's? Come on, man. You got kids out here. Like,
oh, man, you silly, man.
I'm doing this shit for my family. I'm doing this shit for my daughter. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really trying to make big moves out here and all these other, you know, I feel like a lot of these cats, they don't know what they're doing. You know, they're just trying to, make a name for themselves, and that's what's up. All you got in this world is your name and your words, you know.
And that's respect, and that's respect right there. And this question right here is probably one of my favorite questions. I like to ask a lot of artists that's coming up and trying to make a name for itself or make a buzz. If you could work with any mainstream or any big underground artist, who would it be and why?
Shit, definitely. You know, I mean, my biggest dream would be to work with, you know, the one and only Hova.
Okay.
Shout out to Jay-Z and Rock Nation. You know, I want to fuck with Kanye, you know, aka Yeezus, the whole good music.
He just dropped them. He just dropped them Red Octobers, and them shits going crazy, bro. They sold out in 10 minutes. Word.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to cop that. Hey yo, and you know, locally, I want to fuck with, you know, my man Ponce. You know, he out here doing this thing in Morgantown. You know, I want to fuck with Quince again. You know, me and Quince dropped a couple of hits, and people don't even know about it because, you know, they try to keep that on the down low. But me and Lil Quince, we dropped a few hits, man. It never made it out there like that. So
one of them had to feature on there from X Jones, not Promo Jones, not to get y'all confused. Back in my rapping days.
Yeah, definitely. We had X on there. We had Matt Weaver. You know, Weaver the Achiever, we had him on there.
Oh, Matt.
So, you know, we had a bunch of cats. You know, we was doing our thing, but we never really put it out there like that. So yeah, but honestly though, I'm willing to work with anybody. You know, I ain't no hater. You know, if you're trying to, like, you know, do a feature with me, just hit me up, man. I ain't hard to find. You know, I'm on Facebook. You know, if you know me, you know me. You got my number. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really trying to start a movement. Like, now, you know.
Now with your whole movement, do you, as an artist yourself, do you plan to stay indie, or do you look to sign a deal to get that extra bread to help your movement out?
Yeah, well, I mean, definitely, I'll stay independent all day because I feel like when you're independent, you can be your own boss and make your own moves or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie though, if that deal comes and they talking them numbers, I might have to just take that deal. You know what I mean? So I can invest that money in that deal to keep my independent shit moving, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And independent, that's the way most people coming nowadays until they get that buzz and they need that extra push, and that's when they sign them deals. You don't want to get none of them 360 deals. You sign over your publishing rights and all that, but I ain't gonna give out too many secrets on the industry part I know. But I appreciate you for letting me get this interview. The world ready for you to come back. I've been waiting for you to come back personally, for real. But
all good, man.
If you could give a shout out to anybody, who would it be right now? You got your time right now to give a shout out to anybody that's gonna be watching this or that's been helping you on the way up, who's been there by your side for whatever, man. Who would you like to give a shout out to?
All right. Well, first off, I want to send a big shout out to God, because without God, none of us will be here right now. You know what I mean? Like, people take that shit for granted. Like, God is like the best thing that ever happened to anybody, and then some people don't even accept that, you know. But so my first shout out will be to God. My second shout out will be to the big homie X Jones, the XLJ Promotions, for giving me, you know what I'm saying, this opportunity to express my feelings and to tell people, you know what I'm saying, about this real shit that's going on over here. So I definitely got to send out a big shout out to XLJ Promotions.
You already know.
Yeah, X Jones. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna send a shout out to Ponce. You know what I mean? I'm going to send a shout-out to Marvelous, DJ Hurricane. You know, I want to send a shout-out to the little homie Quince. I see you doing your thing, man. You know, I want to send out a shout-out to anybody who's fucked with me since day one. You know, because a lot of people never believed in me. But I've always had, like, a select few that's always thought I was going to make it. So, big shout-out to them, man. I'm going to shout-out to my little big brother, Sean Price, SP. You know what I'm saying? He probably still on the bottom doing his thing. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I still love you like a brother. You know, my other brother, I'm going to send a shout-out to Jacob Skinner. You know what I'm saying? People ain't know that was my brother, though, but that's my brother from another mother, though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Send another shout-out to my big bro, Ian McNeely, a.k.a. Sinatra. I don't know what that fool's doing. He's always doing something crazy.
Hey, man, he a smart man, man. I won't put nothing past that man.
Oh, you already know. And I'm going to send another shout-out to my little brother, Mikey T, man. He's still locked up.
Free Mikey, man. It would have been about 5-8 years, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, man, my little bro been locked down for a minute. I'm going to send a big shout-out to him. Yo, if you ever hear this, I got you when you get out, bro. I got you like you never left, bro. I'm going to have you racked up as soon as you get out. I'm going to have bitches for you everywhere, dog. Just believe in this movement, bro. For real, keep your head up. Free my, free anybody that's locked down for some bullshit. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and say it like that.
Yeah, man, especially over some smoke, man. They need to go ahead and decriminalize that, but that's on another situation.
Yeah, man, definitely. Fucking, shout out to my daughter, Anaya, man. She my biggest blessing. And, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm really trying to, take care of my business and try to be a man and take care of my daughter. Because, my dad was never there for me, so I told myself I would never repeat that process of, not being a man and not taking care of my daughter, And I'm going to send out another shout-out to my man, Tweety, man. You know what I'm saying? He been spitting some real shit down there in Charleston, but ain't nobody really fuck with him because he's from New York and this and that. But, at the end of the day, he's still been spitting that real shit. So I'll send a shout-out to Tweety, too. And anybody else, if I, send a shout-out to my mom, you know what I mean, Lisa Fazio. She knows she always been there for me in time of need. And shout-out to anybody that, if I miss you, I'm sorry, man. I've got so much shit on my mind right now, But shout-out to anybody that's trying to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what this life is all about, man. We can really show these people that, we could be from the hood, we could be from the streets, and we can still make something out of ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
But yeah, that's it, man. I'm good, man. Shout out to everybody, bro.
Yeah, man. That's all the questions I got for you, man. And I do got a surprise. I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody listen to this freestyle because this shit right here is straight fire. So we're gonna end the interview on this freestyle right here. This is the Ray Neptune Ancient Freestyle 10,000 BC. You can look at that up. You can look for that on YouTube. If you're watching this interview, the link will be below on the bottom. His Facebook page will be on the link at the bottom. His music group link will be at the bottom. All the information you need to find on this artist will be at the bottom. This is my first interview with XLJ Promotions, so there's going to be more to come. Hope y'all stay tuned and press play like I do. Hey. White Owl, smoking on the push like right now.
California birthed me, West Virginia raised me, still ride through my hood acting all crazy.
Hey.
All black, everything, not Jay-Z.
Nope.
Fuck a bitch, tell a bitch she can
pay
pay
me.
me. White gold grill, give a white girl chills, give a white girl pills. How you feel?
I don't really give a fuck.
Bitch, on my dick,
Till my dick get a nut.
I'm Ray Loren.
Not Ralph Lauren.
I'm rolling up while I'm sipping gin. Even Charlie Sheen know I'ma win. Cause my flow tight. Bad yellow bitch and she down for the night. Vampire life. Tell me, do you really wanna bite? I done took your wife. Fuck around me, I'll take your life. Sipping dirty Sprite while I'm eating rice. I'm on one.
Feeling like Neo, I'm the one.
Run around town with the golden gun. I'm not your son, I am the son. No broken tongue, I'm in the slum. That is the hood.
That's where it's all good.
Where I make my money at, where I fucking trap at, where I fucking get my weed pack at.
Now pack.
You know what it is.
Hey. Alright, we out here, yo.